Okay, so I gave you the homework to check out some other people on LinkedIn to see what they were doing. Another thing I should have mentioned is if you know specific names of people, you can do a search for them too. In fact, let me go ahead and show you that. Um, if we go to linkedin.com, you can see here that even without joining, you can search for someone by name. So if you know somebody's name, you can type it in and check it out. Let's go really generic here, John Smith. Okay, look at that. There really are people named John Smith still. And if you know somebody in your local area, then of course you can find them, and you can even narrow it down here. Um, Los Angeles, whatever. And of course, when you become a member, it's easier to search and find people. But I just want you to understand that even before you do that, you can be checking things out, because I know how some of you out there will work. You're still on the fence about LinkedIn, and this will give you a sneak peek. So once you've done that and you're ready to get a little bit more serious about sitting down and creating your own profile, I want you to take a few minutes to plan it out, because it's important to have a plan. It's important not to just go on there and start doing things and not really knowing what your end goal is, because as you know, in the business, you do a lot better when you have a goal and an end point in mind. So the first thing that you want to ask yourself is, who will be finding you on LinkedIn? I know that I mentioned that some people's LinkedIn profiles, very many, read like a resume. You want to think about, let's say, for example, that you were in the real estate market, and before you were in real estate, you were a school teacher. Well, you can include that, but I wouldn't include tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff about that, because the whole point is, if you're going to be using LinkedIn for your real estate business, then you don't want to overwhelm people with information that isn't going to help them see you as a better realtor. It's a tough call, because I know that you see some people's profiles are really, really long. It's just that it's almost like when you write a resume. When you're in high school, it's important. When you just graduate high school, your resume reflects things that you did in high school. You played football, you were in the band or whatever. But as you get older, you take those things out, and it's very similar with LinkedIn, and that you just want to put in there what's going to help you appear as a better professional given your field. So if you're in internet marketing, and when you were in college, you did some kind of big project that was related to marketing, of course that is very relevant. But is it relevant to put on there that you sold Girl Scout cookies? Probably not. Not unless you are trying to sell Girl Scout cookies on LinkedIn, which maybe people do. So just keep that in mind. What information is relevant for you to share? That's what I've been saying basically. What will add to your credibility? So in other words, you want your profile, because let's face it, people aren't going to have the time to read millions and millions of things. And so at the top of your profile, you want to have the most relevant and the best things that's going to make that you stand out, and they'll be like, wow, this person is certainly an expert, and I want to contact them and give them my business. That's exactly what you want. So just think about those things and keep them in your mind as we move forward to actually setting up your profile.